Hi all, this is Skate and welcome back to another tank, well, video, not guide. I put a video up like this previously and it seemed to get some good responses. I think that's probably because it was after I came back and people wanted an explanation as to where I'd been. But there are several things I wish to update you guys on and basically get your feedback on, so as a result I'll make an episode 2. We'll throw some lovely T30 footage in the background. I say lovely because A, it made me laugh, and well, the other one's a mastery, so it's something nice to watch in the background as well. So, the first thing, information or feedback. I get a lot of questions in-game or in video comments, usually random questions or sometimes random. And as a result, I thought if you guys ask questions in here, I can give you a shout out in the next video and answer the question in said video as well. It may be of use to other people also. Obviously, feel free to continue contacting me in-game. I actually really enjoy communicating with you guys, but I thought this would be a good way to get some more information out there for more people. Any question you have, feel free to write it in these comments, and I will make sure that we get a response, and probably an episode 3 like this next week then. It also means in episodes like this we can talk about things in the game at the moment. So obviously things like that of valiant effort, which I'm not going to get started on because oh, hang on, watch. I'm a rack, hey! Anyway, yeah, valiant effort. That, I'm not going to go into it now, but I just think it's completely OP. It's ridiculous at the moment. One example, I bought my E4 back because T110 E4, I had the worst stats in that tank than any other tank I've played in the game. And I've played every tank in the game, so the stats were pretty bad in that, in my opinion. So I bought that back to sort my stats out in it, because, well, I hated the tank first time round. Now, on the other hand, I love the thing. But I had a 6,000 damage game, 5 kills, on a win, and it wasn't a mastery. Next game, 5,000 damage, on a loss, and I got 2,800 XP, and a mastery badge. Now that, to me, is completely OP for a loss, because that valiant effort. It's also gone down on my What B records as my highest damage game, oh not my highest damage, my highest XP game ever. Which, that's just nuts. So yeah, I could ramble on about that for ages. I'm not going to, I will save that for another video. I do actually have important things I need to discuss in this video. So back on the topic of leaving comments for me, I want your feedback on 2 things. One, intro. I've seen my own intro numerous times because when I'm editing I'll stop it, play, and I've watched my intro that many times it's kind of become boring to me. So I'm curious on your thoughts on the intro. Is it too long? Is it too boring? Is it unnecessary? And as a result, just leave your comments below on what your thoughts are on the intro. Not the old intro, the newish one. Oh, watch this idiot by here. Great blocking. Yeah. Nice blocking IS-8. I'm not going to put anything else. Just... I don't rage in-game, but it's those scenarios where I just want to call him every name under the sun. But I won't, because for all I know, he could be a 10-year-old playing the game, and as a result, I wouldn't like someone being like that to my 10-year-old. But it really pisses me off. Anyhow, yes. So, another tangent, but we were on about... Crap, what were we on about? Oh yeah, my intro. So yeah, give me your thoughts on the intro in the comments below as well, and obviously any questions. And the only other thing is I've got a lot of questions on my model tanks recently. Where did I get them from? How did I do a certain thing to them, like the metal effect? If you do want to see more on the models, let me know, and we'll throw up a video or 2 on that as well. I can give you details on where I got them from, etc, etc. It's like the E100. The E100 kits you get, you can't actually get the proper E100 turret that we know, or the Crypt turret as is known. So you have to have that special made and specially ordered. But I do know a company that does make them. Obviously they made mine. So yes, I would like lots of comments and feedback if it's okay, please. The other thing is I've been very sporadic. I've always been very sporadic with when I put my videos up on the channel. That I will change. I will be throwing together some form of schedule, so you'll know at least once a week on a certain day I will put a guide up, and on another day as an example I can put a video like this up, or one of the competition videos up, things like that. Basically, so we got a bit more schedule. I'm not going to bombard the channel with very short, quick videos. I'm not a fan of it myself. I think it's overkill putting up a video every single day of just a quick game, etc. Because, well, it gets a bit boring just to see that many videos be thrown up. At least if there's less videos, well, in theory, if I put less up, I spend more time making them, and as a result, I try to go into more detail in them. So I personally like to think the video quality I provide is the best I can, because I don't just chuck as many as I can up to try and get you watching as many as I can. I know personally I would rather watch a 15 or 20-minute video which I find funny, informative, rather than, say, 3 or 4 shorter videos which aren't as well edited or haven't had as much time spent on them just to get them thrown up. So that's the way I'd rather do things. Obviously, the last T30 game, by the way, was not clearly a mastery, so it's this one which was a mastery. But nonetheless, I will start having a bit more organisation on the channel, and we will start getting a bit of a schedule on the go. Which, on that note, I will be finishing the German glass cannon tank destroyer line guides, so Rheinmetall Borsig next, and then obviously the Waffle at tier 9. Actually, I was going through my playlists the other day and organising them, and I noticed I don't really have a great deal of American and British tank guides. Now, it's not because I don't like them, I actually love them. I've got vast majority of German tank guides, actually, and then followed up by Russian tank guides. So I will put more British and American ones on soon. I'm going to try and aim for the premium ones, actually, because, well, we're spending our real money on those premium tanks, so you'd rather know what you can get for your money before you spend your money, obviously. And obviously the vast majority of my tank guides are not Russian, so I can confirm there is no Russian bias on this channel. Obviously you can tell from my tone of voice I'm pretty pleased with that. Obviously when new tank lines come out and updates, I will be keeping you updated on that as well. And obviously if I'm working up a line, I will be intruded by new said tank lines, so I can get the information out to you as soon as I can. Obviously everyone who comes to this channel obviously has an interest in tanks. Obviously mostly the game obviously brings people to the channel, but I imagine most people who come here do have an interest or fascination with tanks in some shape or form, so I am going to be putting up some other videos tank related as well. Specifically the next one I'll be doing is driving a real tank and what it's like. I recently had the opportunity to drive a tank, so obviously I drove the tank and it was amazing. So I've got some footage from what it's like inside a tank. I've got to give it, driving with hatches closed is a very strange experience, and we all rage about the view range on tanks disappearing, or we don't rage, but we don't like it. It's actually not, it's not too far off the truth, actually, because driving with hatches down, looking through tiny bits of glass, it's surprising how much you can't actually see. Oh, I just got a comment on the video a second. Here we go. Boom! Amarak! I don't know. It doesn't matter how many times you Amarak someone, it always makes you smile and laugh. Anyway, in my circumstance, I only had a view range of what's in front of me. As a result, I relied on the rest of the view range from around what my commander of the tank could see, basically. So, obviously relaying orders and information, etc, etc. But you'll be surprised, and obviously when the video goes up, you'll see that. And that does lead me on to another topic. Obviously Christmas is coming up, and I intend to do a massive giveaway for Christmas, and I do mean massive. In fact, I've been in contact with a company, or they've been in contact with me, whichever way you want to look at it, and they are throwing in probably the biggest prize I've given away on this channel. So stay tuned for that, because I'm really, really excited for that. And obviously as a community contributor for Wargaming, I am going to try and get lots of prizes out of them for a big Christmas giveaway for you guys, which hopefully they will oblige and do so. Obviously you will find out in due course. Obviously thanks for everyone for watching up to this point. If you're not a subscriber, obviously there's lots to look forward to, so please subscribe if you are a subscriber. Thank you very much. It's because of you guys I continue to make videos. I love getting the feedback, and obviously I love sharing any information I can on certain tanks. But that is it for this video. Obviously I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.